Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Truck Talk Tuesday, the show where I sit in my truck on Tuesdays, talk to you guys about real estate. This is Parker here again, and we are on our monthly market update. The stats just came out for last month, and I'm here to break it down for you, try and tell you exactly what's going on in the market, or at least give my take on it. Fortunately, I don't have a genie or a crystal ball to tell me what the future holds, but some of these stats you might find interesting, so let's get into it. So, we are still in low inventories here in Central Oregon. Overall, we're just at about a month of inventory with variable inventory rates throughout the price ranges. So at this point in time, if we look at the 500,000 and below, we are at just over a half month's worth of inventory, 0.6 at the highest, 0.1 at the lowest. And that means that in our low-end price ranges, there's just not a ton of inventory. There's a lot of competition, and that means that there's a lot of opportunity to sell right now, and it's a little bit more difficult to buy. Once we start looking at our higher-end inventories, what we're going to be seeing is in our 500,000 to 700,000, we're getting an increase in inventory, and our 750 plus, we're going up to a month with over $1 million up to 2.5 months, which, if you think about it, in the Deschutes County area, Central Oregon area, isn't that wild. People are like, wow, why is there so much inventory for these 750,000 plus homes? Well, if you look at the average home sale price in Bend right now, it's just over $800,000. So the average home that's coming on the market and selling right now is worth over 800 grand, which means you're going to see a higher level of inventory in that price range. Redmond is creeping up on 500,000, which means that we're seeing inventory in Redmond, but it just isn't as, the values aren't as high as Bend at this moment, but they are continuing to creep up. So one of the good things, if you are a high-end buyer, this is the time to jump into the market. We have inventory levels that are higher than they were with less buyers, which means less competition, so you have a better chance of getting the home that you are looking at landing. So one of the big things, so if we look at the next chart that I'm putting up right here, if you look at 2021 versus 2020 and then 2019, we actually have outpaced 2020 in terms of listed property. We have less homes that have gone under contract, but we have actually listed more homes than in 2020. 2020 had a lot of homes that actually didn't even hit market when under contract, which is why you'll see the gold bar outpace the green here. And if you look at 2019, you see that there was a large inventory spike, but our listed didn't come anywhere close, or our under contract didn't come anywhere close to our listed property. So what we're seeing is we're still seeing inventory coming on the market, but a lot of it is going off the market as well. There's that small gap that we're seeing there. Also, there's a potential that we have reached peak inventory. Typically, this month or last month, July, is our peak inventory season, and then it starts to taper off down through the winter months. We haven't seen an exact peak, so we might see some more listings come live, but the smart money says that we're going to see a decrease in listings. But what that does mean, since we do have a very high under contract level, means that when there's less listings, there's going to be more competition. So if you're looking at getting into the market, the time to get into the market is right now, because we have a lot of inventory on the market, and we have a lot of buyers that are just tired and fatigued from having to go through this process. So you can get in and potentially get stuff for under listed value. So what does that mean for the market going forward? What does that look like? So once we get out of these high inventory months, there's a good chance that we're going to get back into those competitive areas where you're starting to see multiple offers. I get that people are still kind of tired from everything, and we probably won't see the crazy frenzy, but we will get into more multiple offer situations, which means that if you are a seller, the time to prep and get ready is right now, because once that inventory level comes down, your home is going to have less competition on the market, which gives it a higher chance of being sold at the value that you're wanting it for. If you're a buyer, the chance to get in is going on right now. So you need to get into property while there are high inventory levels, which means that there's less competition. If you have any questions about any of this, let me know. I'd love to help you out. My name's Parker. I'm selling Central Oregon. Stay blessed. Have a great day.